Hello, my name's Jim. I'm going to talk to you today about an episode that occurred with me that has really made a significant difference in my life. Over the past several years, my dentition, my teeth, became terrible. They were chipped, they were breaking. I couldn't chew in certain places in my mouth. I got to the point where I could eat soft foods, lots of potatoes and macaroni, but I couldn't eat a steak. I couldn't even chew a hamburger because I had areas in my mouth that the teeth didn't occlude, they'd come together. I was frustrated by that. I was mostly frustrated because it looked so bad. When I tried to smile, which I didn't do because I didn't feel like smiling, but if I did, it kind of went like this. Because I tried to close my lips, it was ugly to me. So I was frustrated, and I looked around for dentists. I was told by someone at the local dental college, Dental University, to find an orthodontist, someone who makes teeth. I happened to find such a dentist. It happened to be just down the hall from another physician that I was seeing. So I went into that office of that dentist, and he is a prosthodontist. That's the word I was looking for. And everybody in the office seemed to smile, say hi to me. It was very pleasant. I asked a question, is this the kind of doctor I need? And they said yes. And I said, make me an appointment. So we did. And about 3 or 4 days later, I went and met with 3 or 4 of the people, and I don't remember all their names in the staff at the dentist's office. But what I do recall from that is that there was an aura, a sense of peace, and they were going to help me. And I really was thrilled with that idea. I saw one picture. They showed several pictures of people who had their teeth done, like I was looking for. And one of them, one reason I'll tell you, I was a little reluctant to step ahead with this because of my age. I thought, well, why would I go through all of that and spend all of that money when I'm old? I thought, because that's the way I felt. The the dentist, showed me a picture, several pictures of people who had the work done, and there was one picture of a lady in there who was, I think, 82 or 3 or 4 years old, who had the most beautiful smile. And I looked at that and I said, I want her teeth. And that's what made me proceed. They assured me that they could do that, that it wasn't a waste of their time or my time, and that there would be profound results. I had no idea. So we proceeded with the process, and it was lengthy. It was not a one-day event like you sometimes see on TV. I don't know how those are done, but and all of the procedures that occurred that I went through were actually very comfortable. A lot of what made it comfortable was the people's attitude, the professionals working with me and working on my mouth, that made it very comfortable for me. For a process of several months, I was fitted with several sets of dentures as as my mouth changed to accommodate teeth. So I was able to chew again. I was able to eat. I still had to be a little careful. All in all, I have moved emotionally from a man who would cry at the drop of a hat because it felt so depressed and so unwanted and unattractive. And my sister was visiting with me at the time also for a while. She said, Jimmy, you look good. But I never felt good. And that's the problem. If you don't look good or don't think you look good, you don't feel good. And going to Dr. Eastman's office and meeting with the people and the professionals in that office, everywhere from the receptionists, the people who answer the phone, the dental technicians. I don't know how many people were in there and what professions, but they're all wonderful people. And it made it comfortable for me. I can remember one thing, that after they removed my teeth and put in my first set of dentures, they're not really dentures, they were actually the implants, they just weren't the final product yet. But I remember I was kind of dopey with that light anesthesia, and I looked up at a video screen that was at my feet, or it wasn't at my feet, but at the wall away from me where I could see it. And I looked up, and there was my face, and my face could see its teeth. And I remember smiling and then starting to cry because I felt it looked so good. I don't want you to think I'm looking for sympathy here with my cry stories. I'm not at all. I am the happiest man you have ever seen. It has changed my life. I was told by one of the dentists, and he used that phrase, this is going to be a life-changing event for you. And I said, oh yeah, sure, we'll see. Well, we'll see. And it was, and it is. My whole life has changed. My approach to other people, people with whom I interact, people whom I meet that are at that time total strangers. I find it easier to talk to people. I like the way I look. I particularly like the way I feel. Dr. Eastman's staff has put together the most marvelous team of people and professionals to deal with. And it has changed my life. I can honestly tell you that. I could probably talk for hours, but there's a limit to what you're probably willing to sit through. But I can tell you, it is a life-changing event. There is no reason not to do it because your health is at risk. Honestly, I was sick, I was unhappy, and that's over with now. I have changed my life incredibly, and I thank very much the people at Dr. Eastman's office and their attitudes. And I thank you for taking the time to listen to me.